About Alvarez fighting Conor, and Alvarez was so much a better fighter. And Conor is, again, he's a great fighter, but I thought that Eddie walked in and looked like something was affecting him, even though he was the champ, and it was technically much more of a hometown fight for him because he's from Philly. And I'm wondering if it was what you were talking about, the energy of that crowd that he might not have been.
I think so. There's a bunch of things that add on to him, the energy of the crowd. And then Conor's a smart dude, He know what he's doing. He's picking you apart before you even step in there. So, that's why kudos to that man,
Is it hard to get in your head?
Yeah, it was funny. It's actually funny. People always ask me, oh, what is the difference? Like, why you could do this and Conor, blah, blah, this and that. And I'm like, if you watch all the press that we did together, Conor's accent was super thick when I fought him, so I didn't understand half the things he was saying. So even in the fight, I remember he was telling me something, he was talking, and I told him I don't understand you, and he repeated it. I was like, I still don't understand you. So that's just what it is.
That fight went the distance, man. Like I said, it was ages ago. It's not like, and that's when he was sleeping. He came in sleeping people. But they went the distance, man. It's not like he handed Max his ass or anything.
Yeah, man, Conor is one with the mind games, man. Shout out to Jim Norton. Shout out to Matt Serra. Shout out to Max Holloway, man. I can't wait for his fight this weekend. I didn't think Max Holloway would admit to that, but despite that, he took it all the way with Conor McGregor. It went to a decision. Honestly speaking, if they were to fight again, I would bet my money on Max Holloway. I don't think Conor's that talented. I think he's a very talented trash talker. I think he's just as talented as a fighter. I don't think he is championship material. I think he is a hype beast. I think he could be a great promoter. But I personally don't see him in any GOAT conversation. 155, 145, you can name them. I don't think he's going to come up in those lists, personally speaking. I'm not a hater of Conor McGregor. I'm just not convinced. He's like Drake in hip-hop. Drake is great to people who have never experienced hip-hop to its fullest. If you've never heard Reasonable Doubt, Drake is great to you. If you've never heard Illmatic, Drake is great to you. You know what I'm saying? But if you've heard those albums and you've heard the greatest dudes, your Biggies, your Pops, all of that, then Drake you were bound to see that. You were waiting for hip-hop to produce that. Same here with MMA. You were waiting for MMA to produce somebody who transcends culture, who transcends pop culture, and that's Conor McGregor. As far as him being that as a fighter, I think if he fights Max Holloway soon, I honestly feel as though he's going to have a Drake Pusha T moment. If you all are lost on that analogy, I will explain it perfectly. Drake lost his beef against Pusha T. He lost it. He lost straight up. I think if Conor McGregor was to fight Max Holloway again right now, he would lose. Personally speaking, that's how I feel. I don't know how any other fan feels. If you have a different feeling to this, please hit me up, man. Comment, like, dislike, subscribe. And I'm out.
And I peep you. And I lost respect for you when you say you about this culture, this music, because you ain't. The day you feel you can question me, being where you're from, Chevy Chase, Maryland, graduated in 98, you ain't got no word in this city. It's my city. Any of you radio personalities think you want smoke? Call me Mr. Chimney. I want smoke. You know why? Because you don't work hard as me, bro. You're a sidekick in this city. Sidekick in the morning, sidekick on your own show. On Complex, you look like a sidekick. Tell Complex to cut me a check tomorrow, because I made you mad tonight. I'm going to get you some numbers that show it's trash on Complex. You're about the culture, but you bring up that ding-dong chick to interview. Who you think, we stupid? You think I'm stupid?